it's Angela with Blessed Life with Children. My websites are still down, both of them. Just checked on them. Still can't get them working. Not sure what to do. I've spent 3 days trying to work on it and I just can't get them back up. Tried to change web hosts, but oh well. But I wanted to do a vlog since I can't do a vlog. But I was thinking about something I wrote a while back about I'm not a fraud, or I am a fraud. I am a fraud. I can't remember which the title was, but it was just talking about how earlier this year I got this great opportunity to go to a writer workshop, and it wasn't really even a workshop. It was just this writers meeting, and I got to meet all these really great writers that were very accomplished, and some were making really good money, and some just had like these websites that I've actually seen, I've gone to, and so it was really exciting to me. But for some reason I was invited to it along with a bunch of other people, and it was kind of surprising to me because I never really thought of myself as a journalist. I mean, I've published, now it's 259 articles, I think. At that time, I think it was 249, but now it's 259. I've published 10 since, and I only work very part-time. I don't make very much money with it. It's not a full-time income, but I do make some. It contributes to our family, definitely. But not very much. So as far as the writing world goes, I felt very unworthy to be there. And yet when I arrived, I was surprised to hear that people knew who I was, and they were able to say like things I've written and stuff, and that was very flattering, but it still made me feel like a fraud because I don't put very many hours in, and I'm not that great of a writer. I have grammar mistakes and everything, but like I think I carry a lot of those thoughts, not just in my writing but in everything. Like even on this video, I'm looking and I'm not able to use daylight because I have kids, and I have to squeeze in work when I can, which is usually at night, and so I have I have fake lighting, which is bringing out my acne scars that I have, and even I can see some of my acne that you guys probably can't even see, and I know that my hair is just a little bit on the greasy side because it's late at night and I need to shower. And so I'm noticing all those things, but not everybody is noticing them. And I think us as women, we tend to think about all of the negatives of ourselves and not recognizing the really great stuff. That's one of the things that I've really appreciated about technology. A friend of mine and my Sunday school class have been talking about technology a lot, and how important it is to recognize the bad sides of technology in order to truly benefit from the benefits, and in order to use technology in the most godly and right way. And one of the things that I really appreciate about social media is that there are people on there who are just really uplifting souls and really talk about real life. They're very real. They're very optimistic, and yet they're able to say, you know what, I'm not perfect. And you end up realizing that you're not alone and feeling like a failure. And this is something I've struggled with my entire life. I have always felt like I failed, like I don't really belong. In high school, it came out with me being the shyest. I got voted shyest as a senior. In junior high, I literally had no friends. I had one friend. In junior high, I had one friend. And then in college, no matter where I tried in my Bible study group, I just didn't really feel like I belonged. And within my roommates my freshman year, I just didn't feel like I belonged. And I didn't know where I belonged. And I think, honestly, had I not viewed myself that way, I would have belonged in each of those circumstances. For me, I know, like with my college roommates, I heard one comment, and it was a joking comment, but it hit me hard. And it was like at that moment, I felt like I no longer belonged. And it was very early on, like within the first week. And up to that point, I felt like I was really connecting with all of them. And I let that one comment kind of ruin my entire freshman year of college, with my roommates anyway. They're all really great girls, and I I think I do that to myself, and I think so many other women do too. And we view ourselves differently than how the world views us. I think we need to be very careful on the way that we internalize our thoughts and tell lies to ourselves, because I think we often are lying to ourselves. And the one thing I have noticed, that let's say that I meet somebody and I don't think they really like me. I have made the conscious effort of pretending I don't think that. And that means that even though I don't think they like me, I still smile at them and say hi, and it's not in my nature just to talk with people. I'm very bad at small talk. I tend to only do deep talking, which that's just who I am. I try not to, but that's just who I am. I have never figured out the whole small talk thing. But what's interesting is by pretending that they like me, even though I'm pretty sure they don't, I have ended up becoming friends with some of those people, which tells me that had I not let like a certain comment or like anything, like even a look or whatever has caused me to think that I don't belong, even if it's nothing the person did, just by being the best person that I can be and just smiling at them and just pretending that I like myself and recognizing that that person is of value, that I end up forging friendships with these people. And I think we as women need to stop internalizing all those, like, I'm a fraud, or I'm a failure, or I'm not good enough, or I don't belong, because those internal thoughts end up becoming self-fulfilling prophecies, and we end up actually not belonging, looking like failures because of what we're telling ourselves, when in actuality we are women of value. And I hope that every single one of you are able to recognize that. So hopefully my blog will come back up pretty soon so I can get on to writing. But until now, I hope you're enjoying my vlogs. And anyway, have a good night, day, morning, whatever it is there. So